Hey everyone, so this is part 2 of the series. I'm going to talk to you about my experience going to the doctor, to the surgeon. So I made an appointment with the surgeon, and basically the first appointment's the consultation. The doctor weighs you, wants to know, your reasoning for doing it, your weight loss history, asks you a jillion questions. They give you a couple of pamphlets, and I don't remember if you see the diet. No, you don't see the dietitian right then. What they had for us because of COVID is we had to meet with the dietitian via Skype, whatever, Zoom, whatever you want to call it. But you meet with the doctor. He, checks your BMI and everything like that, and then he gives you a goal. It depends on the person. My friend Nicole had the same surgery done. She didn't have to lose any weight before surgery. I did. He just, for health reasons, he wanted me to lose about 45 pounds before surgery before he would okay it. Then he goes over a plan with you of things that he wants you to do. So, for instance, I had to lose 45 pounds before he would okay surgery. I had to go see a hematologist, and the reason being is because I've had a blood clot in the past in my lung. So he wanted to have my blood tested to make sure I didn't have any kind of clotting disorder. I had to go see a, not a respiratory therapist, pulmonologist, that's the word, couldn't think of it, because of my answering questions. He thought I might have sleep apnea, so they wanted me to do a sleep study. I had to see, and everybody has to do that, you have to see a psychiatrist, and they have to sign off on you on that. And I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, and then you see the nutritionist. So there's lots of appointments to be made. The nutritionist, the first time I met with her, it was over Zoom. The nutritionist is in the office with my surgeon, so they're all together. But like I said, they give you tons of pamphlets, things to go over. They go over what cost it's going to be and everything like that. So anyway, that first day I got tons of information, had tons of questions, and the way that they do the surgery is the surgeon bills you and the hospital bills you, but they kind of give you the total altogether. So after they figured out insurance, for my particular insurance, my yearly out-of-pocket is $3,000. So that includes any of your copay. So I went to the surgeon in November, so obviously it was the end of the year. Was no way I was going to have surgery before the end of the year. So starting January is when it started all over. So every time I had to do like a $15 copay or $20 copay to go to the doctor, that deducted off my $3,000 out of pocket. So, but that's for my particular insurance. I have Cigna. If y'all want more information about that, I can give it to you, but it's all going to depend on your insurance. I can tell you that my insurance never questioned anything. My doctors were great about getting all the information to them about my medical history. At the time of surgery, or at the time I went to see the surgeon, I was suffering from high blood pressure. Obviously, I was morbidly obese. I was pre-diabetic, and so my doctor had already tried to start putting me on metformin. I had depression, and that's really about it at that point. I met with the nutritionist, and she gave me a diet plan to go by. She gave me a list. Basically, what she wanted me to do is eat high protein, low carb for, until my next appointment with my doctor, which was a month later. So she gave a list of foods. I was allowed what they call 2 carb choices a day, which was 2 things that were 15 carbs each, or 1 thing that was 30 carbs. So I did have to count carbs. And like I said, I did the high protein. What she had me do is I did 5 days of that in a week, and then I did 2 days of what they call a liquid diet, which basically was protein shakes 3 times a day. First day I usually got through. Second day was a struggle. By supper on the second day, I was really hungry, and a lot of times and I hate to say this, but I would eat like a piece of ham because I was so hungry. But for the most part, I did my 2 days of strict liquid diet. Sorry, like I said, I need to get out my dang tripod. Let's see what else. So I did that for a month, went back to the doctor, did all my other appointments. I was very proactive. So you can make this go as quickly or slowly as you want. I had to be referred to the pulmonologist. I had to be referred to the hematologist. They had to refer me to the psychiatrist. And so, like I said, I got on the ball about things, about making my appointments and getting my appointments done. Like I said, after I saw the surgeon in November, I think I went back. No, I met with the nutritionist in December. And then January, I went back to see him. At that point, I had my pulmonology appointment was scheduled, my therapy appointment was scheduled, and my pulmonologist appointment was already scheduled. So I got those done in January and February. I do have a blood clotting issue, so they put me on warfarin / Coumadin for my blood clotting issue. I had to get tested every week. Pulmonologist had me do an at-home sleep study because my insurance wouldn't cover an in-house sleep study. Found out I did have sleep apnea, so they put me on a CPAP machine, which I hated. Never got used to it, but I tried. I really did. And then the psychiatry. That's a whole nother story. And if any of y'all followed me, y'all kind of know some about that. I'm going to end this video before I start talking about that because I'll probably make a whole video on the psychiatry aspect of it. But once I got those things done, it took me about 2 more months to get cleared by the psychiatrist. Not due to my faults, not due to my issues. Like I said, I'll do a completely separate video on that. Not everybody has the problems that I had when it came to psychiatry. Most people meet with the psychiatrist and they sign off on them. My doctor used to have an in-house psychiatrist, and the man retired last year. So I had to go through a third party, and it was a nightmare for me personally. But like I said, I'll get to that in another video. So the next time I went back to the doctor, I didn't get signed off on my surgery. He had me come back in another month. The next time I came back, I still wasn't signed off on my surgery, and I had to get the doctor's office involved because of the psychiatry people. So then I finally got signed off. He wanted me to lose 45 pounds before surgery, and I had lost 40. So he was completely thrilled with that and signed off for surgery. So with that being said, my next video will be about the psychiatry, and then the following will be about surgery, pre-surgery diet, getting prepared for surgery, etc. So anyway, I hope these are helping y'all. I hope these are informative for everybody. If you have any questions, please let me know. Be sure to like, comment, follow. Give me any suggestions of things you want me to talk about or questions you might have, and I'll answer them in the next video. So anyway, you guys have a great night, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.